Well, hey, this is Rhonda Simmons, and I'm so glad that you were able to just click the link and listen to me just for a few seconds. I used to be a teacher, and I'm a state certified school principal, and I served as an assistant principal. So I understand the public school system, I understand students, and I understand parents. And let me tell you, as a school administrator, I have never had a single parent tell me, I don't care what happens to my kid. They're always in my office, almost in tears, and many times they are in tears because they want what's best for their child. They don't know what to do, they're at their wits' end, and they just want what's best for their child. And so many times they come to me wanting to know, what do I do? How do I turn things around for my teenager? They've lost it, because let me tell you, raising teenagers is a job and a half. And so many times parents are just exhausted. They have exhausted all of their knowledge, all of their resources, and they don't know what to do. And I kept hearing these complaints and these struggles and the pain of these parents, because like I said, parents want what's best for their children. You don't want to see your child suffer. You don't want to see your child suffer something that is absolutely avoidable. You want to do everything you can to make life better for them. I've heard parents say that, I don't want my child to experience the things that I did growing up. I want them to have better things than I did growing up. I want them to make better choices than I did. I find that parents are so protective of their children, they will do absolutely anything to make sure their children are protected. And so I kept hearing this over and over, and I realized I had to do something. I had to take my experience of almost 15 years in education and do something more than what I was doing. And so my Dear Future Me coaching program actually started with the creation of a Bitmoji. Let me tell you what happened. I had to create a Bitmoji to represent myself. And so, for those of you that may not know me, I'm a little on the fluffy side. And so I picked a fluffy Bitmoji. And the funny thing about it is, the little clothes that I kept picking for the Bitmoji didn't hang right, didn't fit right, nothing was working. I'm like, oh my goodness, I felt so defeated. And then all of a sudden, I realized, wow, I'm looking at this as if I'm talking about the me right now. But what about the me a year from now? That idea just blew my mind, and I started all over again. I picked a thinner Bitmoji, not too skinny, but a thinner Bitmoji, and I decided, okay, let me start from scratch. And I picked the cutest outfits, and I looked so cute on the Bitmoji. And then all of a sudden, it just dawned on me, Dear Future Me, the coaching program. That's what it's all about. Because I found out by creating that Bitmoji, I created a future image of the person I wanted to be. I started thinking about the Rhonda I wanted to be, not who I am today, because who I am today does not have to define the future Rhonda. And the same is true for your teenagers. Then I started deciding, well, maybe I need to establish some goals, and I definitely need what I call a spark team, somebody to keep me encouraged and to keep me going and to keep me on track. And so I developed a spark team. And so as time progressed, I just started working towards this future Rhonda that hadn't come into fruition yet, but the process of it has been amazing. So I thought, well, if that's working for me, what about students every day? What about teenagers? They're definitely facing their lives in the future and who they're going to be and what do they want to become. So, Dear Future Me, the coaching program was birthed. Why not give me a call, or schedule a call rather, at the link provided somewhere around this video, and let's talk about it, because I realize raising teenagers is super hard, but together we got this. Talk to you soon.